Never get the chance to sit down with Eli Williams, the cornerback, the tall corner. Everybody's like, which corner is he? He's the big one.
Yeah.
Walk everybody through kind of, where you're from and what the journey was like to get here to the University of West Florida, to the Argos.
Okay, so I'm from Miami, Florida, originally from the high school of Carol City down there in Miami Gardens. And man, to get to the University of West Florida, it took a long journey for me because I graduated back in 2017, had an ACL injury my first year out of high school, right before my first college season. Ended up putting me out for a while, had life things going on, took 4 years off football, then 4 years later, 2021 came around, went JUCO football there in California, San Diego, Southwestern, was a Jag for a while. But then, man, by God's grace, I got opportunity to get a scholarship to this school, and man, it was just a great blessing.
In that 4-year period you're talking about, was there ever a time and you thought, I'm done, I'm not going to play again?
Honestly, yeah, that was really the thought process. I thought football was done for me. I had a child. I do have a daughter. So, I was really just working a job, focusing on, raising my child and raising my family and things like that. But, by God's grace, I just got an opportunity to come back and play football, everything aligned.
This guy plays, practice, the game, you got a smile on your face. I feel like there's a sense of joy there, and I think that kind of speaks to where that probably comes from, right?
Yes.
That, when you've been there where you think it's over, and now
Exactly.
It's a blessing to get out there and play.
For real, man, football is just a getaway place for me. It's like when there's so much problems going on in the real world, when I'm on that field, it's finally my chance to just smile, be happy. Don't worry about everything else. It's just my place to just be myself.
Much like the pitcher who gives up a home run, cornerbacks, they say you got to have a short memory.
Yeah,
memory like a goldfish, the Ted Lasso thing that, if you get burned, you got to come back and make the next play. What's that mentality like for you? I mean, I know you want to get out there, you want to blanket the guy, but, it happens.
Yeah, it does happen. You're never too good to get beat. And that's something I had learned, especially as I got to better competition and things like that. But, man, my mindset when it comes to getting beat on the play, it's like, I get an opportunity to paint a beautiful portrait, because if everything is good, it's like, what's really beautiful to you then? But if you can mess up and, everybody's still believing in you, like, hey, Eli, man, go get that back. The coach is telling you, go get that back. And I'm telling them, don't worry about it. I got you. And then you go on the field and you really bounce back and you see the looks on everybody's face. It's just, man, it's just an indescribable feeling.
Well, last week against West Alabama, you had one that put it in a frame, put it in the Louvre.
Oh, yeah.
That interception. I mean, how did that happen? I'm up calling it for the booth. I'm like, wait, he caught that with one hand?
One hand. Man, that was just a really crazy play. It was on the first down. And it was crazy. Our general, our defensive coordinator, Coach Connor, man, he told me, he said, Eli, man, I need you to go get it. I said, all right, Coach, say no more. So we're on the field, first down, first play, we went out there, they seen the ball in the air, and it just happened. Like, it was just like slow motion. I just seen it, jump back, put the arm up, just came down with it.
When you show up to first play Pee Wee football, I don't know anybody that I've ever known that rolls out there and is like, I'm gonna play corner.
Yeah.
It's a process that you get there. When did you make that transition, or when did you realize this position I'm gonna play?
I really realized in my senior year of high school, my whole high school career, I was a wide receiver. Because, I'm a tall body.
Yeah, I was going to say, if you walk in the room, people are going to be like, one, he's either a wide receiver or he play that basketball.
Yeah, exactly. So I was a wide receiver. I was fast, had good routes. But then, I started, I kind of, just stopped liking the feeling of getting hit. Getting hit. I was like, man, you know what? I want to be the one delivering some hits. And I went on the defensive side, and it was just so fun just giving that pain to other people. I was like, I think this is where I want to stay at right
Wise beyond your years. Yeah, getting hit over the middle with your ribs exposed is not fun. Be the guy delivering that. What are you studying, and what do you want to do beyond football?
Honestly, right now, I haven't directly figured that out. I know I definitely want to stay in the sports, fitness world. But right now, the goal is just to inspire people. If you really could put your mind to something, you can focus on something, no matter what happens, just keep going. You can do anything, and it could probably turn out better than you ever even imagined it. So that's really my goal for right now.
This defense that you're on right now, yourself and others, there's some super talented players there. And I know all the pieces, when they work together, you got, John and Jake and Byron and everybody up front pressuring the quarterback. Makes your job a little easier.
It makes it so much easier. I tell them guys all the time, man, y'all just keep doing what y'all doing. I don't have to get them no pep talks because they already know the mission. They get to it, man. Like John, Jake, all of them down at Traquan, all of them on that D-line, man, they get back there and they get to it. Ball come out quick. and give me an opportunity to make a play.
In your room with the corners and the safeties and the DBs, who's the most serious guy and who's the funniest guy?
I'd say the most serious guy.
You know, who's the one that's always, playing the dad role or whatever, telling, knock it off, guys, we got to pay.
Right. Yeah. It'd be like, I got him a group 14, number 6, I safety. He's like, he's like, you can say that dad role. He makes sure we do everything right. He always there to coach us up if he sees something that we can improve on. And I say that the funniest guy.
Yeah, the joker of the group.
It's definitely gonna be Virgil. He the clown of the group for sure. He always got something funny to say.
And the coaching staff, you already mentioned Coach Connor, but Coach Mello and Coach Rimza and that whole group. I mean, it's a different defense. Fans have seen it, more aggressive, and the style seems to be settling well with the fans. How fun is it to play in that?
Man, it's so fun to play in the defense. Like, we have coaches that just have a standard and they trust us to go out there and deliver that standard each and every single play. So once you got a coach that really love you, trust you, it just makes our job so much. Like, we want to go out there and play like that.
If you had to pick a song for your theme music, for Eli Williams' theme music, what's the tune? What are we banging to?
We going to HMT Trey, Abide, yeah.
There we go. Hey, a good superhero's got to have theme music. That's important to it.
Yeah.
And then you get to pick the meal night before the game for the team to eat. What's on the menu?
Oh, if I get to pick the meal, man, we eating some oxtails, macaroni and cheese, peas and rice, something like steamed cabbage.
Good country cooking.
Right, for real.
Well, we love watching you play, man. Go out and, as Coach said to you, go out and get one. Get another 2 or 3 or 10 for us.
Hey, you could count on it.
We appreciate the time, Eli. Thank you.
I appreciate you.